Yes, we need to do the intro. Yes, but not right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Opens the drink. Hey guys, it's Tansley. There's a car coming. Never mind. So this is our second time filming this video.
Because the first time, it didn't record. That was on my part. Because I had to tape my iPod to my tripod, and the tape hit the record button, so it stopped recording. So we did a 30-minute video, and with no video. So,
Here's this. We had to buy new drinks.
yes, because you know.
Intros.
But anyway, this is the 50 facts about us video. And so we're each going to do 25 facts about ourselves.
Because
so,
I'm pretty sure you don't want 100 facts, because if we did 50 facts each, you'd be watching an hour-long video.
It would be too long. You wouldn't want that. I don't want that. Took me
I can't
forever.
even think of 25 facts. I've got 17 right now.
Exactly. So I couldn't do it. Y'all don't want that. So we're doing 25 each to add up to 50. And I just want to point out the sky is beautiful.
We worked hard for this.
Exactly. It's been raining for like a week straight. And so now that the sky is like not raining, it's beautiful. I'm obsessed with the happy sky. It's a happy sky. Happy sky, happy Tansley. Okay, so I'm going to start off with my first fact. So number 1, my full name is Ansley Elizabeth Reed. Simple as that.
My first fact is that I'm the youngest of 3. My brother is 10 years older than me. His name is Hudson, and my sister is 3.5 years older than me. She is 20. God damn it.
Okay. My second fact is that when I was little, I was actually born with blonde hair, and then when I hit about kindergarten, my hair started turning brown, and as I got older, it just got browner. So now it's like brown with like blonde highlights and like red highlights in it.
My lucky number is 2, just to keep it simple. I know all the multiples of it. Pretty simple.
Number 3, my lucky number is number 12. It was my basketball number. It was actually given to me my first year of basketball that I played. It was given to me by the head coach's wife, because that was her number, and then ever since then it just became my lucky number.
I played soccer when I was little. It was something we all did, but my brother really got into it, and my sister just kind of sat there and played with the grass. I actually tackled people. You didn't want to be my enemy on the soccer field. Hurt you.
Alright, number 4, I played basketball in elementary school. I mean, I just mentioned that. I played basketball in elementary school. Sometimes I wish I would have continued with it a little further.
Hey, car.
Then other times I'm glad I didn't. But yeah, I played for 3 years.
I've danced since I was 3. I started in a studio like 30 minutes from here, and then there was an hour added to school, and so it's kind of hard to get there on time for like stretching and everything. So I moved where I was dancing a little closer to here. So it's a lot easier now, and I've stayed there ever since, and it's just been a passion of mine, and I guess I'm going to continue it for the next year until I graduate. Number 5.
My number 5 is that I have 3 older siblings. I have an older sister, Caitlin, who is 9 years older than me, an older sister, Melissa, who's 4 years older than me, an older brother, Evan, who is 2 years older than me, or like a year and like a half older than me, and then I have a younger adopted brother, Jack, who is a year younger than me. We got him when I was 4 years old.
My full name is Dana Talmadge Thompson, hence Tal. Yes, I know, it's weird. It's all family names, and it just kind of ended up being my name. All of them. So I have
all the family names.
Yes, so I have a weird, long name.
Number 6. We're on 6, right?
Yes.
Okay. Um, oh, I was the only one in my immediate family that was not born in Georgia. So all my older siblings and both my parents were born in Georgia, around the same area. But I was born in Concord, New Hampshire.
Okay. My number 6 is that I'm a lake person. I grew up around the lake. I used to have a lake house down there, and I just always grew up around it, and so it's just kind of my second home, and I love it. And I wish I could live there all the time, but I can't.
That was a big bug. I'm sorry. Okay.
Number 7!
My number 7 is that I am a night person. I'm not a morning person.
I thought you said that I am schizophrenic. I was like, what?
Totally. I can usually, I can stay up pretty late, like 2-ish, and I'll be fine. But if you try to wake me up before 6 a.m., you're going to have problems. Like, once I'm up and I'm going in the morning, I'm fine. It's just getting me up. That's the problem. So you usually can't get me out of bed until, like, 9. I like to sleep. But I also like to be awake, so it's kind of...
It's a battle.
Yeah.
My number 7 is that I can skateboard. We actually learned to do this together.
Because of me! Okay. It was my skateboards. Go on.
I'm cutting that out.
No.
Yes. I'm also cutting that out. People don't need to know that I like you.
She hates me. That's why we have a YouTube channel together.
We're not friends. Some manager picked us up off the side of the street.
They literally picked 2 random chicks and put us together. I actually hate her.
What's your name again?
I don't even know my own name. I don't know.
This isn't my real name.
It's a fake name. My real name's Ashley.
My real name's Tall.
Cal.
Tall. So, but yeah, we learned to skateboard together last summer. And it was super fun. So now whenever it's not raining, we go skateboarding. And
Yeah.
Because,
That's fun.
Yeah.
Because I have a longboard and a cruiser. It's like in between a longboard and a penny board. And their names are, Cameron and Chad. Yeah. Boy names. My number 8 is that I have danced for 10 years. I danced in preschool, and then I stopped because I hated the fact that I actually had to go on stage and perform in front of people. And then I don't want that one. You just dropped it on the floor. Ew. Don't put it with other ones. Yeah, see? And then I watched both my older sisters dance in between the years. And so then in 3rd grade, I wanted to start up again. So I danced from 3rd grade to 6th grade. In 7th grade, when I lived in Michigan, I didn't have time to find a dance studio, so I didn't dance. And then 8th grade, when I moved down here, I started dancing, and I danced with her, how I met her. So, and then I just finished through high school.
Like I'm just like,
Yeah, that's a good one.
Number 8, I hate coconut. I don't like the texture of it, don't like the taste of it, don't like it. I like artificial, like I can eat a jelly bean that's coconut.
I love the smell of coconut flavored, like the smell of coconut stuff.
Like I can,
not actual coconut, but just coconut stuff.
Like you probably want to comment and be like, coconut's delicious, you know what I'm talking about? No. You don't know what we're talking about. The texture is gross. And I mean, I guess you're not wrong. We're both doing our own thing.
Number 9. When I was in, I think I was going into 6th grade, I actually took a cooking class. 1 week was a cuisine class, and the 2nd week was a bakery class. And I told people I did it because I wanted to learn I wanted to be a cook. But the reason I actually did it was because my oldest sister, Caitlin, was like really into baking at that time, and I've always wanted to be like her, like ever since like I was like little. I've always wanted to be like her. And so I went to cooking classes to be like her because she wanted to have her own bakery. So I was like, I'm gonna be like Caitlin. I'm gonna learn how to bake. Yeah. Now I only cook if I absolutely have to. I will cook. It's not my favorite thing to do. I like to make cookies and stuff, but I like baking, but cooking is like, it's there. It's okay.
I've lived in the same house for all of my life. I've never moved. My parents moved there whenever my brother turned 2, I think, and they just lived there ever since. So, yeah, we've never moved. They plan to move to Greenland, I think, after we all move out. So,
Wow.
that's fun. No, Iceland is where they plan to move.
Yeah, I was about to say, they're going to freeze their butts off in
Yeah,
Greenland.
they want to move to Iceland. I get them confused because they're like the
A complete opposite of each other.
Yeah.
All right, number 10, going off of kind of what she just said, I have lived in New Hampshire, 2 different places in Georgia, Michigan, and I almost moved to Florida when I was in elementary school. So I've been around the East Coast, kind of.
been around Troup County too. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, one guy in Truth County. Solid.
People think that I'm older than I am. They think I'm like 19, 20, which I'm not. I'm 17, and people are like, so what'd you major in college? Or like, older guys will try to ask me on dates. I'm like, you must wanted to catch this charge. Like,
Jailbait.
literally that's my nickname because people think I'm older than I am, and I'm not. And so they ask me on dates, and I'm like,
That's
yeah.
what I call her. She's a jailbait.
Yeah, I can do that.
Number 11. My number 11 is that I love both mountains and beach, but I would always prefer the beach because I'm like obsessed with the ocean and the water, and like it's a big thing for me, and it always has been. So
If I was a boy, my name would have been Dark Rock. My first and middle name would be Dark Rock. And I think that's kind of funny now because I just made this reference. My brother actually calls me D-Rock, which is kind of funny.
is that why he calls you that?
No,
Oh.
it's
Okay.
got, if you know this reference, then you get it. But there's this band called Lynn, and it's basically like this rap group, I guess, and they're from like the 90s. And there's this rapper in that group, and his name is D-Rock. And whenever this song would come on, I'd always just kill it. And he just started calling me D-Rock. So, yeah. Because my first name's Dana, if you didn't catch that. But yeah, so I think that's kind of funny that my name would have been Dark Rock and put it together to D-Rock. So, yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah, I had to put that together.
Yeah. Alright, and number 12, I don't have 12 fingers. Number 12.
I just do pieces like that, so I was like,
Everybody thinks I'm younger than I am, which is annoying. People think I'm like 15 or 16,
wait, you're not?
but I'm not. I'm 19. So, whenever we're together, they always think we're switched. But yet I'm the one that's driving the car. But they always think we're switched. And it can get annoying. So,
Okay, number 12 for me. The bottom half of my right tooth is actually fake. I chipped it while me and my sister were playing chicken when we were little. It wasn't called chicken at the time. It was just like, whoever moves first, you're a wimp. So, none of us moved because we're both stubborn. So I was on a scooter and she was on a bike. So you can imagine that I flew over her bike. And I skid my teeth across the asphalt and had to get it refilled. Filled. And then the next week, I was laughing hard at my brother and I banged my head forward on his desk and I chipped it again. And so now, back then my teeth were kind of yellow. And so now as I've grown older, I know how to take care of my teeth. So my teeth are more white. And so you can kind of tell that the bottom half of my teeth are like a more yellow tint. It's kind of gross looking sometimes, but yeah. So sooner or later I'm gonna have to get that refilled. I actually chipped it the other day because it's kind of old. I got it when I was like 6, and so it chips really easily. So I was eating a sucker the other day, and I was literally just sucking on it, and it's kind of gummy, and I got caught, and I chipped it again.
oh my god. 3 of my fears is that I'm afraid of clowns. Not really like all clowns, just like the scary clowns. because I had one jump out at me one time on Halloween. He was like right in my face too. I was like 6th grade, so it scared the crap out of me, and now I hate them a lot. I have nightmares of them. I hate dark spaces, so like I hate like even in my own house, and I know like it's just me in my house, like me and my mom, I still have to turn on all the lights at night, and I actually sleep with my bedroom door closed, so then I know that I'm the only one in my room, and if somebody comes in I'll hear the door open, and so I don't have to see the dark hallway, because that like would freak the crap out of me if I opened my eyes and there was like a person standing in the hallway. So I hate dark spaces. And then I also have a fear of like blood and anything to do with somebody getting hurt, or like hospitals and that area. Like I actually like pass out with that stuff, and it scares me. So
My number 13 is a awkward time. Awkward.
second car today. Thank you. It's the same car. Okay, go on.
They want us. I'm just kidding.
They knew we were here.
What was my thing? Oh, I'm actually kind of scared of energy drinks. Like, I don't like the fact that they speed up your heart rate, and like, I don't know, that just kind of freaks me out. But like, caffeine does that anyway. I just think it's kind of scary, but I drink them anyways because I honestly like the way they taste, and I don't really do it for the energy. That's how I started drinking coffee. It's like I just like the way it tastes, and my mom always drank coffee, and I'd just like go around the house and sips of her coffee because I like the way it tasted. And then so now it's kind of formed into energy drinks. They just taste like soda, so I drink them, not thinking about that could jack up my heart rate at any point. But you know,
That's actually why I drink them. I actually started drinking them because of dance recitals, and I was like, maybe this will give me energy, and it actually never really did.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started drinking Monsters because of the taste, and I would put them with recitals, and so then it was like the drink that would like calm me down after being pissed off at all the people at dance recitals. Until like I think it was like junior year, I had one, and it gave me like such a bad heartburn, like it would not go away. Like it was like really, really, really bad heartburn, and I had to take like a whole bottle of heartburn medicine for it to go away, or that whatever it's called, Nexium. I don't know what it's called, but I like them for the taste though. Like you, I don't drink them for the energy. I like the taste of them.
Yeah, we just don't go around sipping on Red Bulls to make energy. We just like the
No.
way they taste.
I don't do it just to do it. Number 14. I'm actually the only person in my like immediate family, like my brothers and sisters and both my parents, that didn't go into band/marching band. I was the only one that actually went into chorus instead. And I was in chorus from 4th grade until 8th grade, and I stopped after 8th grade because the new band teacher at my high school was also the chorus teacher, but he wasn't meant to be the chorus teacher, so he kind of sucks at his job, and I didn't really feel like taking that class and wasting my time. So, but I still sing, just not for people.
Just for me.
Not even for her. I'm just kidding. We have our carpool karaoke's.
I was like, yes you do.
Yes I do. All the time.
Mm-hmm.
I sing like my mom gets concerts every single night when I'm in the shower. Full blown, like X Factor audition singing.
She got the red buzzer.
No, I didn't. They don't. No.
She didn't get the buzzer.
I got the golden buzzer. I'm just kidding. I don't even get that.
I don't even get Simon Cowell to applaud me.
I just get hit. Not even a smile. He's just a. I love Simon Cowell. Okay, he's so cute. He's like a big bear. I'm like a teddy bear.
Number 14. Number 14 for me is that I'm extremely claustrophobic. I don't like being in small spaces. Also, I don't like being around like large groups of people. Concerts is fine because I understand that, but I hate pep rallies. Like, I can't stand them. A, because they're really hot and sweaty and gross. Well, so are concerts. I like concerts because it's fun and I love music. Pep rallies are just boring, and then I have to stand there with a bunch of hot, sweaty people, and it's just not what I want to do with my Friday afternoon. So I end up going home early if we have pep rallies, and it's just scary because I don't like being surrounded by people, because people tend to like jump in pep rallies and like knock people down, and it's really scary, and I don't want to be that person that gets knocked down.
So how do you feel in like big like football games or like big cities, crowded cities?
That's fine, just not like somebody's like all up on this to me, like that's fine, but like
Hey.
I'm sweating.
I'm sweating. All right, number 15. My name, if it wasn't gonna be Ansley, it was gonna be Emily Kristen, and if I was a boy, it was gonna be Matthew. I actually just found that out today, that it was gonna be Matthew if I was a boy. But there you go. We both learned something new today.
Number bless you.
Almost a cough. Thanks.
Bless you. Number 15 for me is I am terrified of the future. I don't know how, like, I don't understand how adults do this. I don't understand how they can, like, hang on. Let me explain this. I don't understand how you just go into the world and you just, like, live life. Like, you buy things. I understand, like, buying a Red Bull and some candy at CVS. Buying a house? What? That's scary. I don't know. Maybe it'll fade, maybe it won't. Maybe I'll be 40 and still be scared of what I'm doing. But that shit's scary. That's real life. Like, you can just mess yourself up by making the slightest decision. Like, if you don't want to pay your bills one day, okay, your lights are going out. You're not paying your electric bill. You don't want to go grocery shopping? Okay, you're gonna starve. Like, it's crazy.
You know what really freaks me out though? It's like I'm not really afraid of the future. I'm like afraid that I won't get like my dream job or I won't get the life I want. But what really, really scares me is about dying. I don't know, the thought of dying to me scares me, like, because I mean, you think like before you were born, obviously you don't remember anything because you weren't here. You didn't exist. And so when you die, you don't exist anymore. And it's like really weird to think about, and sometimes if I think about it too hard, I actually like start having like a panic attack, and like because it freaks me out so much, and I'll start crying because of my panic attack.
Yeah.
I don't know, something about the thought of like you won't have any more thoughts. You're dead.
I
Like
think
I don't know.
my main thing is like dying early, like when my mom is still around. That's what freaks me out. It's like I'm just so scared if I was like taken away or something, or like killed in a car accident or something. My mom is what would be in like my thoughts. If that ever, no, hang on. If my mom would literally break down and cry. She's talked about it before. She's like, she said that her kids are everything to her, and that if anything ever happened to us, she would just like crawl in a hole and die herself so she could be with us. And that's so, just like,
I love Mama Andrea.
I do too. It's just so sad to think about that can hurt someone so badly. Not just your mom, but like anybody. Like if Ansley died, I'd be devastated because she's my best friend, and I would would just
Same.
hurt. And
Like it's like a part of you is leaving. It's like left.
especially like if someone dies in like your class,
Oh my
like
gosh.
your school class, not your classroom, but like your actual like class of whatever year you graduate. That's so sad. That is heartbreaking because that's someone has been with you since elementary school for some people.
Not me, but yeah, I know what you mean though.
And it's so, because you basically grew up with that person, and then having that person like ripped out of your life and ripped out of your class, everybody around you is sad because of that. And it's so heartbreaking that people, especially at teenager, why am I talking like this? I talk like a therapist.
Talking like a therapist out here, teaching you life lessons.
This needs to be like a separate video, just like death.
Death, like literally the name of it, death. Tansley T uploaded death.
It's just in all caps, death. But it's so sad that like people in like their younger years get taken out of this world for stupid things like drunk driving or being at the
careless mistakes.
like being at the wrong place at the wrong time. It's just, it's awful. And then like, I don't know,
Yeah.
death at the end of my life really doesn't, like, I understand like I lived a good life and stuff, but like, so I think that the future is just scary, and you never know what's going to happen. I think just to wrap that all up, you never know what's going to happen in your life. So please just be safe in whatever you do, because that's just scary.
Yeah.
You don't want to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. So 17, let's go.
All right, fact number 17. In high school, I was like a huge directioner. That's actually what I was kind of known for at my school, without like my teachers and my friends and friends of friends, because I was really like the only like big directioner at my school, so I was really well known for that.
When I was little, my eyes were really dark and like almost black, and as I've grown older, they're just kind of turned into this hazel gold green mesh thing of an eyeball. So those are my eyes now.
Okay.
Number 18.
All right. I'm 5'8". There you go. Simple as that.
You know.
I'm like one of the tallest in my immediate families. I think it's my brother, my oldest brother Evan, then me, and then everybody else. So I'm pretty tall for my family.
My first concert was One Republic.
Oh.
Sorry. I thought you were saying oh to me. I was like, you knew that. Why are you saying oh?
Oh no, that reminded me of my own fact. Okay.
But yeah, my first concert was One Republic, and this was like a week before the One Direction concert that I went to, and that's how I became friends. Fun fact. But yeah, so I love One Republic. They have a special place in my heart. I feel like whoever you go to for your first concert always has a special place in your heart. So that leads Ansley into her number 19.
So off of that, my first concert was Cody Simpson. It was my 8th grade year. It was actually my birthday present from my mom for my 14th birthday. And it was, the concert was actually 2 days before my birthday. And the day before the concert, I was actually out sick from school with a throat infection. So even though I had medicine for 24 hours before the concert, I still like had like the throat infection. But I still went to the concert. I wasn't missing it. So I went to a Cody Simpson concert with the throat infection. Yeah, that was my first concert. It was great.
My number 19 is that I've had the same dog since I was 3. Her name is Cha-Cha. She's a teacup chihuahua. She's very cute, but she's really mean. I like her sometimes.
She's mean.
I like her sometimes. She's really cute sometimes, but other times I just want to like throw her. But that's just me.
Yeah, we've been friends for almost 3 years, and I've pet her dog once. All right. Number 20. My parents are actually divorced. They got divorced my 10th grade year. So both of my older sisters were like out doing their own thing. And then me and my older brother Evan lived with my mom, and my dad took my adopted brother.
My parents have been married for almost 30 years. I think it's 27. Yeah.
Number 21. I actually have 2 dogs, and they both live with my dad. They're Mally, which is a pit bull boxer mix, and then Ginger, who's a Catahoula leopard dog. But Ginger's actually Evan's dog. I actually used to have a cat. I had her my whole life. For like 16 years, I think. But she died like a month ago. So
R.I.P.
I know. She was a blue Russian cat. She was a cutie. But yeah.
Misty.
Yeah, her name was Misty. She was cute. I loved her, but okay. But she's yeah, she's with Kitty God.
I wonder what Kitty God looks like.
Oh God. Oh God, I don't know.
Like with the little. But I started wearing makeup in 7th grade, mainly because I started watching Jaclyn Hill on YouTube. Shout out to you. But all I wore was like this great lots of lashes mascara, and this sparkly gold bronzer that I thought was so nice, which it was not. I didn't even wear foundation or anything under it. It was just my face, which is good for like a little kid, because like little kids have perfect complexions, and I'm over here like caking it on.
Let me cake it on. Number 22. I hate scary movies. I hate the what's it called? The suspense of it. That's what everybody loves about it. I hate it. It kind of goes along with my fear of like blood. I don't know, like I know because like I don't know when something's bad is about to happen, and I know like blood or somebody getting hurt is like involved, and like I'll start like to get sick. I'll start to get like sick. No, like I'll get hot, and then like my hearing sounds weird, then my head will get light, then like I'm like on the floor. So, and I'm not that big a fan of action movies for that same reason, but I'll watch some action movies depending on what it is. Like superhero movies, I'm fine. Other movies, we'll see, maybe.
I actually like scary movies. You'll notice that we're the same in a lot of ways, but in some things we're different. And I think that's what kind of makes our friendship work, is that we're different in a lot of things, and we kind of balance each other out. Like, if we don't like something, we'll try to get the other one to do it, because we're like, come on.
Yeah, like she actually, like we used to both actually hate roller coasters, but she tried it, and I'm actually going to go try it tomorrow with my dad. Oh, I'm going to go to Six Flags, not Callie. She's lucky. But
I went to California Adventure, and it was fun.
Yeah, but I'm actually going to try to conquer that fear tomorrow. But yeah.
And I would be going, but I have family coming and I can't, so I'm really sad about it.
Yes. All right.
23?
Number 23. I started wearing makeup my 10th grade year. My brother actually. I'm sorry. It was actually 7th grade. My brother asked me why I didn't wear makeup and that I should wear makeup. And then my second sister, Melissa, was kind of like, shut up, Evan. She doesn't need to wear makeup, whatever. But I started wearing makeup in 10th grade. That's the first time I ever like would start wearing makeup like to school or out in public. Yeah. It was living it up, you know.
Going for it. Oh, my first kiss was in 9th grade. I was dating a senior. Why'd you look at me like that?
Because I was trying to think of when my first kiss was, okay?
Yesterday. But my first kiss was in 9th grade. It was with my boyfriend at the time. He wasn't even my boyfriend at the time. We were talking, and he was a senior actually. He's my sister's friend because my sister was a senior when I was a freshman. And I thought I was so cool because I was the freshman dating a senior, and so I thought it was.
Was he really older than me?
Yeah. But was it like were we friends at that time?
Who?
You and me.
Yes! We went on Starbucks dates with...
Yes, we did.
We went on a double date one time. We played Never Have I Ever. And I'm pretty sure I won. I think I won. I don't know. Somebody won.
But yeah, so shortly after that, I don't know if it was shortly, I think we dated for like a few months. Anyway, but after that, yeah, we ended things. So the first kiss didn't go too great.
Number 24.
I clap a lot and I snap a lot.
I know.
I play with my hair a lot, wink a lot, raise my eyebrows a lot.
Same. When I was little, I used to have freckles across my nose, and they were like sun freckles because I would play outside all the time, like continuously, and so I had like the sun freckles across my nose, and they weren't like dark freckles. They're like little light ones. I don't have them anymore because I don't play outside as much. Obviously, I have inside things to do like work, but I kind of wish I had them back, but because they were cute. So, but, yeah.
I am also 5'8". That's all I have to say. I'm 5'8".
So we're both 5'8".
If you want to know, Google, type that in your thing if people want to know how tall Tansley Teed is.
Exactly.
We're both 5'8".
We're right there together. Number 25. Okay. Alright, my number 25 is, I actually had my first kiss really late. I had my first kiss when I was in 11th grade.
Oh wow, we were that far apart because I remember I told you about that.
No, I had mine like a few weeks right before yours.
No, you had yours after me.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. I had mine in February, like right at like near Valentine's Day. No. I had mine in April because I was supposed to. Let me tell my story.
It was before. I was before you because I remember I told you about it, and then you came to my house and I was like, you were like really weird about something, and I was like, what's wrong with you? And you were like, you said, me and Brandon kissed. I was like, what? And
I'm pretty sure you were after me. Yes.
I swear we weren't because.
No, I swear you were after me. Yes.
I swear not.
What month was it?
Like I remember that. That was like 4 years ago. How do you remember that?
I'm really good at remembering things like this. Okay. Anyways, all with my story. I was like, I don't know, 16, 11th grade here? I was like 16, okay, 16, 17, somewhere in there. I was actually hanging out with, he wasn't even my boyfriend yet. We were in the talking stage still. I was hanging out with him, one of my old friends, and then her boyfriend. And I was actually supposed to be going to her house, but we were hanging out later than I thought. So then I had to drop all of them off because none of them drove at the time. So I drove. So I took them all home, and when I was dropping him off at his house, I was parked in front of his house, and we kissed. And then my mom called me and asked me where I was, because your mom hadn't texted my mom yet, asking. And so my mom was like, "Ainsley, where are you?" And I was like, "I'm dropping off so-and-so, gonna keep his name private." And she goes, "But you need to get to Tal's house right now, so blah, 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 blah." And she's like, "And Tal's mom's gonna text me when you get there." So I was like, okay. So I left, and I got to her house really fast. I was going way over the speed limit to get to your house. I got there like a few minutes before 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
So really my first kiss was like first make out. All in one. So, that was my first kiss. Really, really late, but it's fine. Whatever. Alright.
Oh, my first boyfriend was actually... Was it? No, my first boyfriend was in... It was... I know you're going to say, like, this doesn't count, but we started dating in, like, 5th grade, and it led into 6th grade. So it kind of counts. We dated for, like, 2 years. So...
My first boyfriend wasn't until 11th grade. No, me and so actually started dating like right after 11th grade year ended. So I had my first boyfriend pretty late.
Yeah.
But it's fine. It's whatever.
So now you know a little bit more about us. And I hope this... Shut your mouth.
Honestly, some of these facts you probably don't care about. Some of them you might find interesting.
Some might find funny.
Exactly. But it's just for you guys to know us better, because we want y'all to know really who we are. We'll try to let y'all know like more facts about us as we go along with this.
If you kind of want to follow us along and know more about us, you can follow us on our Instagrams, because we do post a lot there, and you can follow us on Snapchat, because we also post there too.
Yeah.
I don't have a Twitter.
I do, but I just kind of like things, tweet things, but I don't tweet myself. But if y'all follow me, I'll start tweeting for y'all to let y'all know stuff about what's happening, you know.
But my main source of like social media stuff is Instagram, so just follow me on Instagram, and we will have them floating around somewhere.
And they'll also be down in the description, of course.
Yes. Number 26 fact about me is I don't say yes because it's boring. I say yes. So.
And I'm catching on to it, so it's like it's a lot more fun to say yes. So.
She stole my word. Okay, guys.
Yes.
So, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you didn't like this video, please give it a thumbs up.
And subscribe.
And turn your post notifications, because we're going to start posting more, we swear.
And you want to turn on your post notifications, because we're going to post on random days, and you don't want to miss our videos. So make sure you turn them on so you don't miss the next week's video.
And guys, guess what? There was 2 years in between this video and our last video.
Exactly. We're doing better. We're doing something, y'all. And as y'all can see, it's dark. We're sitting in the middle of a road in the dark.
Yeah. So we're gonna go home now.
And I actually have to go to my dad's, which is 2 hours away. It's almost 10 o'clock. I'll get it to his house at midnight. But it's fine, because I did this, y'all.
Bye!
Bye!